into his career. So we don't think about those things when we're in the emotional moment.
Okay.
Somebody on the outside has to be able to be your voice of reason, be the objective viewer, and then have the courage and love to tell you the truth.
Right.
You then have to make the decision.
So do you think that people influence others to make certain decisions?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Of course.
We have influences all over the place.
So like
That's the reason why
like
he
your
called.
your circle can influence you on making
Definitely.
smart or
Absolutely.
stupid.
Which is why,
Absolutely.
to a degree, married people need to be friends with married people.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have some single friends and associates, okay, but to get your main information or how to navigate certain things,
Right.
it's got to be
Single
from
person
like-minded people.
Right.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, it's because they're going to influence you to some degree, and they might not even do it directly. Like, your single friend might say something, and you be like, that's not a bad idea. But that's from a single perspective, not,
Right.
you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Not from a married perspective.
And I agree with counseling and everything, but reality, if we're married and you come to me and say, you know, I want to dip out for 3 months and I'll be back, do you think I'm going to tell you? Excuse me. Do you think I'm going to tell you, well, before you leave, let's get counseling to make sure that you're thinking about this clearly? No, that's not what I'm going to say to you.
Right.
But why not?
But
Why
you should-
wouldn't you say
like,
That's
that?
not
before it even
realistic,
got
Orlando.
to that point,
That's not
you
realistic.
already know. You already
It's
know.
not
but
realistic
let me-
That's not
because it
realistic.
hasn't
Coming from.
become realistic. You have to advance these kind of thoughts. This is a enhanced thinking. Just like the cell phone. At one point, it was an enhancement to life. Now it is a constant.
Not all the time. Not all the time. Because
What?
listen. So I'm just gonna tell you where this whole question is coming from. So this couple, they're married. The female said, "You know what? I'm gonna go get myself together, and I'm gonna be gone for a couple of months. And you are over here, but I want you to wait for me." Where's that okay? That's not okay.
That's
And
not okay.
And you surround yourself, meaning the female, surrounds herself around single people, living a single life. Nobody's that she knows is married or involved in a relationship or anything like that. And then this other person is looking like, I'm trying to fight for my marriage, but you
Because
wanna
what
take-
does getting yourself together
Exactly.
mean? Because if we're married, we're in this together. So
Right.
if you need to get yourself together,
Right.
we're going to do this together.
Right.
You don't have to go and dip out for 3 months because
No.
that's not getting yourself together.
No.
That's doing what you want to do.
Right.
And have your little fun.
Yes.
And then come back and think I'm supposed to be waiting for you.
Yeah.
That's nothing
not
is
gonna
right
work.
about that.
Nothing is right.
Nothing is right about that. I don't care if it's a man or a woman.
No, it's not. It's not right. Like, it doesn't even click like
You said they're already married?
they're married.
I could see if it was like right before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like getting cold feet kind of thing.
What's
but
even like the icing on the cake is that they were together a long time before they got married.
so she could have went and got herself
Yeah.
together a long time ago.
A long time
Yeah,
ago.
that's them raggedy single friends.
Yeah.
Y'all better stop
That's
listening to us. Okay?
And that's the only
Married
counseling.
folk,
That's the only
stop listening
counseling
to
you
us single
need.
folks.
You need to change your circle.
You need to charge. I
Because
said this.
we ain't right.
I
Don't
said
listen to
this.
us.
I said this. I
Yeah,
said this
you're
to
not
them
right.
all the
Listen
time.
to us. We gonna lead you down a path that you can't come back from. Don't,
Absolutely.
Clearly,
Don't listen to us.
she's down the path, and
Some of us anyway.
now he's like, I'm done. Like, check. Peace. See you on the next.
And just like O
side.
says, she didn't completely think how those ramifications, like what,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, the consequences of her decision was. Like, yeah, you had some fun for those 3 months, but now
Right.
you got to come back to,
Because
the lonely
there's a
anthem.
conversation that should have happened before the conversation of I'm going to go for 3 months.
Right.
I'm unhappy. We need to fix this.
Yes.
I need to. There's a conversation way before that decision.
Right.
And that's where counseling came in. But once you make the decision to dip, you okay, bye, deuces.
So, let me give you a little more information. So she calls him and says, "Yeah, it's been a couple of months. Why haven't you bought me any gifts?" What
Sounds
the?
like she got way more issues than trying to
Something
get
is
herself
wrong,
together.
clearly.
Smoking the pipe. Something ain't right.
Something is
One
wrong.
of her single friends is
But
Yeah,
how many
paid
times
to
have
play.
you heard the phrase, absence makes the heart grow fonder?
Yeah.
And in certain cases, perhaps even in their early dating, when she wasn't around for whatever reason, he was thinking about her so much.
Yep,
He
that
went
long
out and
distance relationship.
bought things and made sure that when she arrived, she was so happy when she saw him because he came bearing gifts. It was Christmas. Mm-hmm. So now she wants to go back to that. I think I'm going to show, I want to have that again. So she leaves.
But if
and
that
thinks
part
that that's going to be the
has
case.
never changed, then what?
If
What
that
you
part
mean?
has never changed.
Like he still was doing it. Like even when she was
the
gone
part
for a month,
that
he was
changed
still.
was that she hadn't had a chance to go away to feel the freshness of receiving all those gifts at one time, where it makes her feel that euphoria or that specialness. I mean, there's a reason why women take so many selfies. They like attention.
3 months,
Man,
dude. Bye.
listen.
3 months, you better get your ass on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and you said she did it for a month and he was sending gifts. Well, in her mind, it's okay.
Yeah,
because
for me to
he's
stay gone.
allowed it.
Yeah.
he's allowed it.
Right.
No, he's not right either. Somebody got to put their foot down.
Yeah.
Especially when you're talking about marriage. Now,
Put
if you're
your
dating,
foot down. Are you kidding me? Do you hear how you talking? Somebody put their foot down. That's going to be an argument. And already they need space. Putting their foot down is not, maybe that's not the word you meant.
no, that is the
because-
word that I meant.
No.
If
Okay,
me
that's
and
fire,
Andre
meeting
are
fire.
married, Andre and I are married, and if he ever said to me, well, let's switch it. If I ever said to him, Dre, I need to take a break for 3 months,
Yeah,
and
right.
no, he's putting his damn foot down and like, no, you pack your bags and you get to going.
It's over. Like,
It's over.
No, he ain't. No, he
That
gonna
doesn't
say,
make
hold up,
sense,
hold up. That's what he gonna do right there. And he's gonna say, what exactly is wrong? He's gonna ask you questions
No.
before he just tells you to
Now,
kick rocks.
no. Now that's where you're wrong because I know my husband, and he is going to tell me when you pack your bags, keep it moving.
Now he may get to
First-
that, but it
no.
ain't gonna be before
First,
he
your
has a bunch
husband
of
going
should
questions.
know
Say
you.
that.
Your husband should know you. He should know like your movements, and if something is not right, he should know that. If you've been together long enough,
Yeah.
he should know you. Something ain't right.
Something's not right.
But if it's gotten to that point, okay. But it shouldn't have gotten to that point. Even when it gets to that point, there's still a level of reasoning that says we need to get some counseling because clearly we don't know what's going on. Both of us are missing something.
Yeah,
but
but-
if you cannot see that, that just simply means you haven't grown to that level yet.
It doesn't take 3 months.
Well, it
what's-
doesn't take any time to just decide to go to counseling, except
Right.
time does make you have to
But if-
wait for the reasoning
If
to
only one
settle
party
in.
wants to go to counseling and the other party doesn't, then what?
Well, again, it still comes down to emotional maturity. The other person doesn't want to go because they haven't realized the consequences of what they're trying to do. That's why the counselor
just
is
think they're
supposed to
retarded.
be there. They have to be that voice of reason.
I just think they're
Yeah,
retarded.
because I'm going to make the emotional, mature decision and tell you, get to stepping.
Right. Would you like me to help you back?
Just because. Okay,
I'll help
never
you
mind.
pack. I'm not going to throw your stuff in the
feel
garbage
right.
bag.
Pumping the
I
brakes.
will
Set it on fire.
I'll
any of
dry
that.
clean your clothes and help you pack. You want to go?
But
It's
that,
okay.
so y'all want to add to the divorce statistics.
No.
It's not wanting to add to the. Listen, when you're married, I can't. We work together as a team, but I cannot control every movement of Andre's.
Right.
I cannot control his emotions. I cannot control if his decision making, if he decides to cheat. I can't control that.
Okay.
But when I find out that there are things that are happening in a relationship, I can kind of let's talk about some stuff.
Right.
Let's see why this is happening. But when you have gotten to the point where you are packing your bags and he has made the decision to walk out for 3 months,
Yeah.
you are past counseling.
Right.
Okay, so maybe not counseling from the outside, but what if that is a cry for communication?
My question would be, why do you want to leave?
Right. So
That would
y'all-
be my first question.
okay.
Exactly.
So what if they say, I love you, but I'm not in love with you?
But don't you have those moments in your relationship? And I would think a marriage would be the same, especially if it's for a long period of time where
You don't like the person that you're
exactly
with.
you might love them, but for that piece of time, you're like, I can't get with you right now. Like I'm not in love with you like I used to be, which is why, like O said, she probably was looking for trying to get that old thing back, that nostalgic feeling of when I was away, he was doing certain things to make me feel wanted and desired, and now I'm not getting that feeling, so let me go away and see if it returns.
They've never been separated. They've always been together. And it's been a long time, 9 years.
So a sabbatical is different from, hey, let me just go out here and do me and be single for a period of time, just so that I can have that
I just don't
time
think
away
calls
from
for
you.
a divorce.
Exact words were, you go ahead and do you, and then eventually, I'm going to do me, and then eventually we'll come back together.
So then again,
That's not
perhaps,
how
so again,
wants an open
if it's
relationship.
presented
She
in
does.
a way where I need time, that is a sabbatical.
Okay.
And if it's presented as a sabbatical, recognizing that there's a need for self-work, introspection, you go get some help. Now, if you feel you physically need to go to the Himalayas and sit on top of a mountain in a Tibetan temple,
Right.
then
Do
baby,
that.
go do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I want you to be
Okay, I'm going to
healthy
need you to do that
and
in a week,
happy.
and then I see you the following
Well,
week.
a
Go
week
ahead.
may not be that long. I mean, that'd be long enough for some people. Because some people wind up having, I mean, you may not be able to accept this rather, but if someone has to go into a mental hospital and you don't know how long it'll take them to recover because they could have had a breakdown from just life stress itself. Nothing against you. I still want to be with you, but I just don't know really how to handle the pressure right now. I need a timeout.
If you got to go to the mental hospital, that's something different. That's
But
not medical.
but you just said that someone that wants to leave you crazy. You something wrong with you,
I
boy.
said
Bye.
retarded. I didn't say crazy.
well, retarded is at one time had the same definition. However, it's just politically incorrect now. But the idea is that something is going on with this individual that needs addressing.
Okay.
It needs the kind of attention that selfies can't help. So if that's the case, if I love you, baby, let's get some help.
So how's it okay for you to say, you do you, I'm going to do me? And then
But
eventually
who
we
Maybe it was
gonna
a bad
says
choice of
I'm gonna do
words.
you
Yeah,
and you
that's a
do
bad
you?
choice of words.
I'm gonna do me. But then at the same time, it also reveals the level of maturity of that person. If that's the language you have to use, clearly you don't know the word sabbatical. It's the same thing if that's what you really mean.
Okay.
So again, it's a development process.
So you saying basically that people mature at different ages, maybe? Because this chick is old.
It don't matter. That's why, I mean, y'all don't have a problem, or I should say, we will all agree that there are a lot of men who look like men but are still boys in the mind.
Yeah, y'all mature a little bit slower than we do.
I just
Oh,
think her
sure.
emotional intelligence is very low. Like,
And that's
her
all that
emotional
maturity
IQ
is.
low, yeah.
But does that
Absolutely is.
stem down from like your parents or your mom or
That's
like
all subjective. It
Yeah,
depends
it
on the
really is
person.
the individual.
Subjective, yeah.
I mean, you can't blame your mama and your daddy for you being stupid,
Yeah, not completely.
or
Yeah.
you know what I mean, or just slow on the game.
Yeah,
we
not
all
completely.
develop differently. I
Right.
mean, that's like us right here. I mean, we're
Right.
getting used to doing what we do, but
Right. To be in a
eventually
marriage
we'll
for
learn
what,
things.
You said 9 years.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you want to take a break.
yeah.
Nah, something else is wrong.
Yeah, we're going to continue the conversation. We're going to take a break. You listen to The Drip. We'll be right back.
It's the drip, the drip, the drip.
Hey guys, it's your girl Nick from The Drip Podcast. Don't forget to tune in every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern.
You can find us on Facebook at The Drip PCast 19, on Twitter at The Drip_N for Nick, M for Mar, and on Instagram at The Drip Podcast 19.
And if you miss us live on the Spreaker app, don't fret. Check us out on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Google Play, and Spotify. Y'all be cool how y'all be cool. Keep it locked. It's The Drip Podcast.
What's up, y'all? Your boy, I'm back again.
Hey, it's your girl Nick, and you're listening to the new single of Montreal Derrick, Through It All. Available on all digital platforms. Go and download your copy today.
Create eye-catching designs that will make your apparel top of the line. The possibilities are endless with ski tees and apparel. No order too large or small. One item or hundreds, no problem. With quick turnarounds, no setup charges or hidden fees, and rush services to fit your needs. Customize your look today by calling 440-46